Hello YouTube. Today I'm going to be explaining all the different types of Touhou fans out there and ranking you guys accordingly. And if you're wondering what my credentials for ranking them are, I will simply indicate that I have 12 subscribers and a single video to my name at the time of writing this, and leave it at that. So let's get started. First up, we have the hardcore fans. You guys live and breathe Touhou. You know every character and song by name, you've read every piece of written material, some of them more than once. You know all the popular memes, the names of different fan circles, ships, songs, doujin works. Maybe you have a piece of merch or two. You even claim to have played the official games. For every person asking, "What anime is this from?" in the comments section for a Touhou video, there are at least 5 of you ready to respond with your elevator pitch, attempting to explain the series like a door-to-door missionary selling their new age religion. Suffice to say, you probably know your stuff, and people around you have probably been made aware of that fact. Conversely, there are the casual fans. These could simply be newcomers to the series, longtime fans taking a bit of a rest from it, or even just those who don't actively seek out the content and enjoys whatever comes their way. You probably have a favorite character, or 7. You can recognize a Touhou song when you hear one, and you probably listen to some fan songs. You may not have touched any of the official works, or even plan to, but at the end of the day, you hold some form of fondness for this series. As for our next type, you're a fan because you just like the music. Unlike the previous 2, you probably don't interact with the series at all. More than likely, one day as you were browsing music on YouTube, one recommendation led to another and you were gapped away to the Touhou zone. Suddenly, everything in your recommended tab is labeled as Touhou Vocal, with tens to hundreds of thousands of views with thumbnails of what looked to be anime girls. And at that moment, you had the option to back out. You could return the way you came and your recommended page would recover completely within a couple days. But instead, you looked at those strange anime girls, and you said to yourself, "This is fine," and then proceeded to open up 20 tabs to listen to in quick succession. Eventually, you would happen to find yourself down in the comments section, and either find the question being answered, or worse, you ask it yourself. What anime is this from? Within milliseconds, tens of replies flood in leading to your answer. "This is no anime," you utter, quivering in fear. "This is fucking weird and I'm keeping away from these people." And thus, you stuck to just enjoying the fan music, and by extension, are certainly not watching this video. But not all fans are defined by their relation to how much of the series they interact with. Some of you are here for your own sick, perverse interests. I'm of course speaking about the raging mythology fanatics. The individuals who have read both the Kojiki and the Nihon Shoki in their entirety. The ones who spend their free time browsing through wiki articles about different yokai and mythological creatures from different cultures. The sick fucks who will read through the Bible front to back just to get crumbs of information about Abrahamic angels and demons. And when the new games come out, you all sit in your dark little dens, arguing over what the new characters are based on, tearing apart their designs and names just before tearing each other apart over who was correct. In all honesty, these guys are pretty cool. This next group, I'm not sure how to introduce. You're a Touhou fan because you play the official games, or as they're better known, cryptids, because they don't actually exist. And while that might offend all 3 of you, I am inclined to explain your supposed behaviors for the sake of the video. Where any fan would be bragging to their friends about their totally real 1 credit clear on normal difficulty, they sit in their dark little dens, eating lunatic difficulty for breakfast. Their power levels have reached thresholds where they must perform challenge runs, just to feel something. And when a new game is finally announced, they wait until the moment it peeks its newborn eyes out into the world, only for them to pulverize it to bits, give it a rating, and return to their den to hibernate until the next hunt. On the less extreme side, perhaps you're a Touhou fan only to ship the characters. As a blatant shipper, you one day happened upon a series with a huge cast of characters with relationship dynamics vague enough for a healthy amount of interpretation. It's no wonder that the series has garnered such a thriving ecosystem pertaining solely to shipping. Over the years, countless ships have set sail, from the classics to the cracks to the other ones. Each fluctuates in popularity, but none ever truly sink. Unlike other series where there's a clearly defined dominance hierarchy among the ships, Touhou's is more akin to a stock market. You have your safe, classic ships which you can invest into with little worry and a constant flow of income. You have the more volatile ships which might have a spike here or there, but could fizzle out over time and end up being a net loss. And then there's the really out there stuff, the crack ships that get content once in a blue moon and manage to stay afloat despite unsteady footing. And last but not least, you have your cryptocurrencies. But what if your love for the series is more simple than that? You hold no desire to extend a personal interpretation into the fictional world before you. No. Your love for the series is more pure than that. You're a fan of Touhou because the girls are cute. Games, written works, you might have consumed them, but does it really matter? Look at this art. Isn't it cute? Does it not spark joy within the depths of your soul? Why define your worth as a fan at all? You have all these cute pictures saved somewhere on your computer. All is right with the world. You are content. And with that, it is time to present my rankings of the different fans. I spent a while deliberating these results, and I can only hope that you'll find them satisfactory. So without further ado... Yes, that's right. In my eyes, you are all S rank. At the end of the day, if you genuinely love something, only you know how best to enjoy it. More importantly though, in the time since I've been writing this script, my subs have dropped from 12 to 11. So if you enjoyed this video, have a bit of mercy on me by liking the video and subscribing to the channel. Oh, actually, I completely forgot the biggest group of fans. Some of you are just here for the porn.